2010 Architecture Firm Award. Are y'all ready for this?
Yeah! Woo!
Okay, pass the wine around. It's going to be fun. I know you're going to enjoy these people. The TSA Architecture Firm Award was established back in 1996 as the highest honor the society can bestow upon a Texas architectural firm. It recognizes years of dedication to producing distinguished architecture, active involvement as well, and leadership in the profession, as well as a commitment to community service. And this year, Overland Partners of San Antonio is going to be by Rick Archer, Tim Blomqvist, Robert Schmidt, and Madison Smith. Overland Partners Architects has grown to more than 60 different professionals working on significant public buildings throughout the U.S. and several countries. I'm going to read this here first, and then I have something else right before they're going to come up here. The firm's collaborative approach to architectural problem solving and its design has resulted in a body of work you may notice that adheres to a common set of values and design principles rather than a common style. Among the firm's projects, Texas A&M University Bonfire Memorial in College Station, Aggies, the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center in Austin, Longhorns, the San Antonio Museum of Art, the Penn State School of Architecture and Landscape Architecture, and the Bridge Homeless Assistance Center in Dallas, and more. Overland's work has been published in more than 20 architectural journals and 80 general interest publications, including the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Texas Monthly Time, and Texas Architect. And the firm has received numerous awards, such as the AIA National Housing Award in 2009, the AIA Committee on the Environment Award in 2000, and several TSA Design Awards, in addition to many more. Overland Partners is also recognized for being a leader in sustainability and for making contributions to its community and to issues around the world, and these include humanitarian missions to Egypt, also participating in some border initiatives here to care for the needy in Piedras Negras, that's just across the border from Eagle Pass, and voluntarily designing a sports facility in Africa. Employees of the firm have served in a number of different capacities for the TSA and for the AIA, and several of the firm's members have been inducted into the AIA College of Fellows. It's an honor to present Overland Partners Architects with the 2010 TSA Architecture Firm Award. Don't applaud yet, because there's more. Before they accept this, there was a mention of why they are called Overland Partners. And I'm sure it's told better when they're drunk, but it's... And I think they can tell you that right now, probably better. Apparently Overland, there's like 4 college buddies who were in Austin. They got together, they formed this thing. Now there's 8 partners and 100 people or whatever. And they were fighting over the name, and some of them had good names and some of them didn't. And I'll let Tim maybe tell the story, but somebody liked some names, some didn't. And then they finally got together and said, well, why don't we name it... Well, they had a bird, first of all. I guess it goes back to a pheasant. Is that right? There's a pheasant named Overland. Seriously. There's a pheasant. They got to come up with a better story, but this is the real one. There's a pheasant named Overland that apparently somebody has stuffed, and they looked at it and said, well, that's a better name for it. Let's name it Overland. And I'm sure there was alcohol involved there as well. And so they did, and then right now they're going to get their bird stuffed again because of this award. And if you go down to the Palm Restaurant, the big Palm fancy restaurant there on Houston Street, there is, I'm told they were honored, and instead of their faces or names or whatever, you can see a fine line drawing of Overland the pheasant up on the wall. And they're going to have to tell you the rest of the drunken stories, because I just didn't get it. But it is an honesty. They got it. They're laughing. They're drunk. They won this award, so they don't care. On behalf of the 6,300 members of the Texas Society of Architects, we would like to congratulate the 2010 TSA Architecture Firm Award recipient Overland Partners. Accepting the award, Tim Blomqvist, and if all of you want to come up here, they are invited as well. Overland Partners.
Woo! Woo-hoo! I feel like we should have stood. Everyone's standing.
Pheasant.
Thank you very much. We're very honored and we're humbled by the recognition from all of you. We want to thank the selection committee, including Heather McKinney, our wonderful friend and the great president this year. We're very honored. The Texas Society of Architects. I hope that we can represent our profession in a manner that will bring honor to Texas and to God and to all of our families. A big thanks goes to our parents, many are here with us tonight, and our spouses, brothers and sisters who have encouraged us, and also to God who so richly blessed us. Overland was founded, as you heard earlier, by 4 college buddies from the University of Texas, and we moved in together and worked together on a year-long project for an adaptive reuse of the old Alamo cement plant here in San Antonio in the late 1970s. And in 1982, on a mountaintop in Winter Park, Colorado, Madison Smith, Robert Schmidt, Rick Archer, and I committed our lives to each other and to the dream of one day starting a firm together in San Antonio. In 1987, on April Fool's Day, right after we found the great name from the pheasant, since we really didn't want to name it after ourselves, we incorporated as Overland Partners, a name that would hopefully one day transcend the founders and come to represent a set of values and a very clear mission. Our mission is to model how we should live and to influence the world through the practice of architecture. Our commitment to one another and our common faith have held us together for the past 35 years. And as committed friends, and for the past 23 years as partners. We've grown to add 4 more partners, Bob Shimwell and Becky Rathburn, Jim Shelton and James Andrews, and a staff of 60 of the most talented people I've ever had the opportunity to work with. We're all partners together, working in a collaborative environment where joy in the journey, balanced life are 2 of the 12 core values that we all share in common. There are so many people who have embraced us and who have encouraged us to become who we are today, including one of the TSA honorees tonight, Bill Greehey. We thank all of you. We would not have been given this opportunity if it were not for you, our very dear friends. You are truly the relationships that last. Finally, this firm award is for the entire firm, and it's a testament to the whole office working together. We would like for all of those Overlands, both currently with us and also those that have worked with us in the past, who are able to be here tonight, to please stand up and be recognized for their contribution for this award. And it's for all of you that we're grateful to be celebrating together here tonight.